Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason, and today I'm going to do a compilation of short videos, some that I've released parts of and some that I haven't. And I think it'll be interesting viewing. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, would you believe me if I told you I have a picture that I took from a cash register that shows the insane obsession Walgreens has with injections? They got Santa Claus holding a needle full of something, and underneath you had a choice of different ones that you could take, whether you were naughty or nice.
When the end comes, when the final battle comes, you won't know till right at the end. They're getting us prepared to try to move on the north. They're moving on the north. And when they move on the north, do you think that we're going to know exactly what's happening up there? There's something up there. If you can't go there, there's something up there. Just like if you can't say a word, there's something that they don't like about it, they make it disappear. There's lies going on, there's lies, but time is short.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason, and I used to call myself Jason the Skywatcher. Now I simply call myself Jason the Human Being, and I am trying to do a little bit of end time instruction. Something that I'm really into as of late is etymology. Now you might say, Jason, this is almost the end of a wicked system. Well, the Bible says my people will perish from a lack of knowledge in one instance, and I think it applies now. And so basically, my job and my mission isn't to entertain, but sometimes people find it interesting, like explain. It was plain before, so explain means confusion. I have confused you by explaining. Now, why does that matter? It matters because there are pockets of people that talk, walk, dress, and use symbolism that pretty much shows their true colors. So I feel that if you have that knowledge,
if anything should go viral, it's this. I can prove that Zen is in fact sin. Look at it. You got a 6 on the front, 6 on one side, 6 on the other. You have 3 6s on this can. Let's sit it down. Zen in the occult. Z is S. Y can be I. Either way, same pronunciation, doesn't matter. And then your N. The S, that equals the snake letter. That's the snake letter. So you got that and you have that. And here you have a similar product. As you can see, it only says it twice. And that's what most of them have. So now you understand what that other one is and you know what to avoid.
Okay, am I stretching, or does airplane tell us that we're living on a plane? Because think about it, it's airplane. It flies in the air above the plane of Earth. They're telling us...
Who else feels aggravated, agitated, nervous, and upset for no reason? Everything could be going perfect for me, and I feel that way, and I don't know why, but I don't like it. Anybody else feeling that too? A mysterious sense of angst, whatever that word means.
Greetings, brothers and sisters, friends and family. I want to let everybody know 2 things. The first thing is, if anything were to ever happen to me and I am not around for some reason or another, please don't listen to mainstream news. Make sure you research every single thing, because that's how I've been maneuvering. That's how I have maneuvered through the end times. So this is a video strictly to people to tell you, never go for the official narrative. Question everything they do. I'm a sky watcher, baby. I'm a sky watcher. I know the sun, baby. I know the sun, brother. Look. I know that. And that's not it. That ain't it, champion. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason, and I used to primarily watch the sky, but as of late, I've been keeping my eye on the ground. I've been looking at what's going on in the ground. Okay, I wanted to talk to people about something that they might not even be thinking about, but it's happening. Okay? There's a thing that has been going on for years and years where individuals would be targeted individuals. Okay? They were targeted, they were harassed, gaslighting, vans in front of your house, vans in front of your job. Just the entire targeted thing. Nowadays, it doesn't have to hang out near your car. It doesn't have to drive to your job and mess you up. It's on the technology, and it's not really paranormal. It's I know it's demonic, but I'm trying to think of the word of what it is. But anyway, technology will target you now. Nobody needs to sit out in front of your house. And I don't mean it pops up online. All technology will be used against you, even if it's a watch. You'll look down and it'll be 8:33, 9:33, 10:33, over and over again. Technology has targeted you. You are officially GANG stalked by things like your tablet, your phone, they are used, your television. I don't watch a lot of television, but when I stream things like YouTube, it's always about 33, 76, over and over, the same numbers. And it's ridiculous. That number pops up. It's not confirmation bias. I don't want to hear that. My mind isn't playing tricks on me. I've been living for 50 years, and I know what I know. And I know it's not normal to turn on a TV, watch a show, and it's 33 from the beginning to the end. It's not normal to watch a documentary and catch people doing the hidden HAND. I'll see all that. The 33 square and compass, everything. I'll see it all. And then I'll look down at my phone and there's 33, 76, over and over again. You cannot tell me that that's normal. You cannot tell me that that is not stalking in a way or being targeted. You can't tell me it's not being targeted. That's what it is. Satan is using the device. Let me break down what a device is. I'm going to say something about current events, but let me break down Vice. Do you remember the show? You probably heard of it. It's called Miami Vice. And they were more or less like a narc squad. They would bust vices. And during that time, cocaine was the vice. People used to eat cocaine any way they could do it. In the 80s, they loved it. Maybe even the early 90s, I don't know, but they loved it. Anyway, a vice is something that you're addicted to. People that smoke cigarettes, they say that's a vice. So why were our phones called devices? Device. The Vice. Miami Vice. Miami Addiction. Our telephone device. Addiction. When you use a vice grip, it latches on and it's very difficult to get it off. So our devices are a vice. We let it happen, but sad to say, we let it happen under the cloak of convenience, or we let it happen under the cloak of simple things like sharing pictures, Googling things, and doing what you got to do. At some point in that normalcy, you have been chosen to be targeted. Now, I believe, supernatural. It's supernatural in form. The way it attacks you is supernatural. It can manipulate everything and anything to mess with your mind. Everything and anything. And you can't tell me that 33, if that's sticking with me, other stuff I say would be on every screen. I talk about Jesus Christ all the time. But he's not on every screen. He's not on every TV. I don't listen to the radio, but anything, it's always that. Paperwork, a can of soda, I see it everywhere. Therefore, I am being supernaturally targeted. A van doesn't have to sit in front of my house. Nobody has to be standing in my backyard taking pictures. I don't have to be targeted that way because I'm targeted by this stuff. And so are you. And it's very easy to just go about it and say, this stuff happens to everybody and it's no big deal. But no, I'm going to tell you something. You were chosen to do good. I know a lot of people don't like it. Oh, you shouldn't say chosen ones because everybody's chosen in this season. Okay, everybody may be, but just like in the Bible, there were prophets. Just like in the Bible, there were always a few people that knew what was coming. Because the Lord always shows you. He always shows you the other side. He always shows you a way out. But the fact that this, what I call stalking, is taking place, it shows what season we're in. It shows what time it is. And like I said, there have always been prophets. There have been people that stood out in the Bible. Because we could be writing the new Bible right now. All the events that take place. Maybe you're in there, we're in there, who knows? But if you don't do right, you'll never know. So, don't knock the word chosen. Hashtag chosen on every video because I feel like I was chosen to do something different. I talk to people all the time, and nobody else does this. Nobody else obsesses about talking to people about the Bible. That's my biggest level. I don't need drugs or nothing. My biggest high is being to help people look at the Bible. And sometimes I wonder, do regular people do this? Like, what? I don't understand what's going on. I don't know. Regular people don't do what we do. We're chosen. I'm sorry for other people that don't like the expression. Life goes on. It's an expression I like. To make myself feel special? No. But to recognize what I'm going through. What I'm going through is not normal. I'm being supernaturally targeted. And that's that. We need to talk about the sky and the aliens and the disappearing alien, NASA people and all so far and so, all that. It's all connected. And DEATH fakers are in abundance. But those fakers that claim that they were that, and then the people that you would see and say, ooh, that's a CLONE. And a lot of times it's not. It's a high-tech lookalike or a lookalike in a skin suit. Or one of those living masks that they were talking about. It's actually alive. But anyway, I almost got off topic.
Okay, there are people that are chosen to do certain things, and I'm chosen to put out the warning message. And there are other people that they might have been chosen to help somebody in their life that needed it. But no, everybody doesn't think this way, and that's that. Okay, and then the current events, the stuff in the sky. What we're seeing is war in the sky, but I can't tell you who's involved in it. A lot of times when I see the sky and I see things that are going on up there, I know it's demonic, but you never know what else could be fighting them. You know, angels can pretty much do what everybody else does. Fallen angels and demons and stuff, you think they can navigate? Angels have to be. And I believe that angels are supernaturally protecting people in this season and they don't know. That's a kicker right there. All right. There's a lot of people that say, oh, I didn't take the bang. I didn't take that thing. I didn't take it. So, I'm fine and everything. No. The Lord put you on. Very few people thank God about that. Oh, I've been a truth teller. I've been a conspiracy guy right before. No. So yeah, I had to just edit out what was going on because I'll start to ramble. But I believe that we're seeing fights and we're seeing battles in the sky, up in heavenly places. I know it's tied into the lines that we're seeing all the time. And I know that those are also supernatural to some extent, because why can I look up those trails, and I'm not talking about the trails of hellfire, I'm talking about the white ones that cover the entire sky like a waffle pattern. Those things, I think that they're also supernatural. Guess who they get to do that? The people they get to do the spraying are single men between between 21 and like 25 or something, single, no kids, no family. Why did they get them? Because nobody else would do that to people. Nobody else would spray the sky. Right over where a lot of our food grows. That's what it is. And now I believe those can target you. Like I said, all technology down to your wristwatch, if you wear one, will be manipulated now because this veil. I'm so sick of hearing that. We're at a time where the veil doesn't matter. Have you ever heard when there was a bottle cap on something, you unscrew it, boom! It's blown out. That's why so many people have died. Listen, you know what happened last night? Some man killed 8 children. Look it up. This is the 20th of 2026, April 20th, 2026. Last night, a guy killed 8 children. 8 children. There are tens of thousands of Christians overseas being murdered. They're being murdered in vast amounts. There's things going on in our sky. People are getting sick. Do you know when everybody went to Houston? They went to Houston and everybody came back with AIDS. Everybody came out with HIV. I'm sorry, but those things you got make you test positive for all kinds of things. If those things mess around with your immune system, then if you got 1, 2, or 3, you probably do have HIV. I'm not a doctor, but there's ways to help. You need to Google it. I will never tell anybody to do anything, but I'm telling you, black seed oil, iris sea moss, things like that, that'll get it. That'll help you. But yeah, between that, the supernatural attacks and everything else that goes on, and I haven't mentioned this yet, but we need the Bible. We need the Lord, the Heavenly Father. We need Him. Because like the 8 babies that guy slaughtered, something demonic welled up in him. A normal person, especially in the South, a normal Southern Bible Belt person, I don't know if it was directly in the Bible Belt, but you're going to kill all those kids? I have a video where I was, it's called 33 to Drill. I think it's either 33 to Drill or one of those that talks exactly about it. Everything that's going on right now. It broke down everything that's taking place. And so another thing that's happening
that people aren't talking about too is just the massive die-off. Do you know that? Like, I know people that, like, out of a family of 10, like 3 people have died that got the badoom. 3 out of 10 aunts and uncles, that's not good. Since 2020, 2021, there's a massive die-off. Look into China. China is lying. They took out half their population. Nobody wants to tell you this because they don't want to get their channel demonetized. But I don't have any money anyway. And I don't want it demonetized. Demonetized. Pandemonium. Be careful with your words. I have a video that I need to put up. It's about which words. And right now, that's another problem we're having this season. Which words? So we have all this kind of stuff in the sky, all this physical stuff. All our food is destroyed. Food is so disgusting because there's not enough people in the processing plants and so on and so forth to do what they do. I was at the store. Everything was baby size. Twix baby size. Everything baby size. But it was the same price. Right, yeah. That's totally normal. That happened before. Right. And then we got people with all these allergies and all this crazy weather. April 20th, 2026. Everybody's saying the veil is still up, the veil's thinning, and so on and so forth. When is the last time in the deep south was it 41 degrees overnight? In the end of April, 41 degrees overnight, and then 90 the next afternoon. When did weather jump 50 degrees in the snap of the fingers? You tell me. We got to start using our eyes because we got a lot of current events. We got a lot of things that are going at us. And it personally seems to me like people are checked out. Look into the tick situation. Farmers are finding boxes full of ticks in the middle of their farm, in the middle of their crops. They're releasing all kinds of stuff. West Nile virus, they're doing it all. That's why people that you don't see anymore, they're still around. They're just underground. They left the crash dummies up here. Rich people, like, I don't doubt that's where Jim Carrey is. They're sending out the lookalikes and the face mask people because they know for a matter of a fact that this place up here is getting ready to get wiped out even worse than it is. But we are being attacked. We are being slaughtered. And every once in a while, take time to take a break and watch the obituaries because it's a massive die-off. Money is starting to get messed up. I mean, people are starting to not even care. I never cared about money, but I really don't care now. I'll take the nicest card I have, and I'll load it up. I'll ruin my credit. I'll load it up, and I'm not paying. Because a lot of the things behind that, a lot of those people that are pressing buttons and killing us, they're behind those businesses. So Citibank, 100. I'll max you out. I will max you out because you're destroying this earth and everybody on it, the same businesses that own it. I will not pay my bills. I'll max out every credit card, even if I have money. I'm going to max them out and get the worst credit. I'm not paying one of. This is for entertainment purposes only, but I don't play. You want to play with me? I'll play. I'll destroy my credit just to make a point. The food companies, the medical system, all this stuff is weaponized against us. And a lot of those people are the same people that deal with money. It's so sick. But you can't worry too much about the things going on in the sky because the Lord God is going to fix that. All supernatural events are going to be stopped. And again, going back to the targeted thing, if you are being supernaturally targeted like me, drop a comment, and what we're going to do is try to find a way to break free. I know prayer, but we need to break free of that. Being targeted, being stalked, not by flesh and blood people, but by technology, powered mostly by AI.
That's what's really going on for me, because I don't want it to drive me nuts. But as usual, I've been having a lot of, the Lord's been giving me a lot of great downloads. I have some pictures that I need to put up showing how sick and twisted a lot of the cartoons are that we watched before and that we didn't think about until now. There's some new ones right now, I'm telling you. Okay, think back to the first Toy Story. Or no, it's Toy Story 2. The kid comes in to play, and he's running around his room, and you look down, he's wearing a bull's head. He's wearing a Bale bull's head. Okay? He had Bale or Molech. There's different things. There's two different entities, but some people say they're the same. I don't know. But he had the bull shirt on, and it was a triangle. Why? And then the ball comes rolling in. When you see a star with 5 sides, that's a pentagram. It's just the circle around it. That's it. It's just as demonic, whether you put a circle around it or not. So the ball comes rolling in with that, the big star on it. It could have had anything on it. And then on Toy Story 2, he was out talking to the squeaky toy, the little squeaky, what do you call those little creatures? On Happy Feet. You know what I'm talking about, those little things. But he was talking to Squeaker, and when he was talking, at the bottom of the edge of the book, it said $6.99. $6.99. So another 666 basically, right? Yeah. In Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4, there are demonic things taking place. Not so bad with certain ones, but some were just downright scary. Like the last one, 4. Whoa. 4 is demonic. I would stay away from it. But I'm not going to make this video too long because most people aren't going to listen to it anyway. But I just wanted to talk about various topics. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.